Thank you for coming to our interactive lunch, and trust us when we say the emphasis is going to be on interactivity. But given how complex some of these new products can be, we figured a quick 4 or 5 minute overview was better than a 10 or 15-minute prolonged presentation. So today we're going to talk about mmhmm, which is a new interactive product by a company called All Turtles, which is meant to make Zoom sessions a little bit less boring. That's directly from their website. What you see on the screen now is nothing remarkable. We do it all the time over Zoom, but here's where some of the magic is going to start. I'm going to begin with some basic PowerPoint overviews and then go to some of the portions of the product that are interesting bells and whistles and some of the stuff that I don't like. First is that I'm going to decrease the size of me. I'm going to move this around, and you'll see in the background a plain vanilla PowerPoint presentation. This can be moved back and forth. It can also be taken, made smaller, larger, etc. Let me show you how this portion of it works. You're going 1, 2, and once again, as you get back onto the slide deck, you can see what's happening with the presentation. This is on a solid background. What makes this particularly interesting, and we can shut the slides off right now, is we can then go to a black background. That's nothing terribly remarkable, but you could also use a moving video background. This happens to be on a loop, so it's going to reset itself in a few minutes, but the idea being that it doesn't have to be static. It could also be something that's a little bit different as well. So let's get rid of that. The interesting thing about the PowerPoint presentations is that you can also adjust the horizontal tilt and the vertical tilt of your slides. It could also be a combination of the two, where you can have interactive moving video as well as the PowerPoint slides. You can use simple JPEGs, and you have complete customization of the screen. That's where things go from, shall we say, good to potentially bad. So here you have a solid background. I'm going to move myself right into the middle. This would be a lot better with a formal green screen. You'll notice as I'm moving around, as I'm using my hands, the fact of the matter is that it's not really great video quality. Again, I think it depends on what you're trying to do in the classroom. If you get too close, which is something that doesn't happen on Zoom, you're going to go out of the frame. And at the end of the day, my summary is it depends what you're trying to accomplish with students. If you're trying to make your lectures, your discussions more technologically savvy, I think this happens to be a great solution. If you're looking for higher quality, I would recommend that you invest in a formal green screen and better lighting, or I would go back to the classic focus like this, where you're going to simply blow everything up and get back to what we are used to, etc. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. At this point, as promised, it's going to be an interactive lunch, and we're happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thanks for watching.